Yo.
Welcome to Kyle Field in College Station, Texas. Today, an early season non-conference showdown here on EA Sports College Football, hitting the SEC against the Big Ten. It's the Penn State Nittany Lions and the Texas A&M Aggies. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
When you walk into Kyle Field in College Station, Texas, it is so dynamic. From the traditions, the cheering, the crowd in unison. It is straight up and down of electric Aggie pride. This is one of the most unique places you can ever watch a college football game, and we expect it to be just as loud and energetic here today. Guys?
Holly, thank you. So Penn State's kicker headed to the football to start this 2026 season. And you dream about the season starting and what might happen, and you kick the ball out of bounds right off the bat. Everybody just settle down. We got a long season to go. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Owens. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Guys, let's take a minute here and talk about Texas A&M. Doesn't matter what time of season it is, a top 10 win is a top 10 win, and you know the underdogs would love to make a statement.
No doubt about it. When you've got a very low number beside your name, you're going to get everybody's best shot. And that's what this team is expecting from their opponent today. A lot of eyeballs watching this game, David. A lot of expectations on this team. Now it's time to see if they can deliver.
Yeah, and the offseason was so much more important when you know you're playing a highly ranked team to start the season. Attention to detail higher, excitement higher, a chance to go out and prove something very early in the season.
Third down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. Throwing Reed. Makes the catch. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
And it's decision time on this first drive, and I choose aggressiveness, right? Set the tone in this football game. You got a 4th and short situation, trying to get points on this drive, establish yourself, be aggressive here on this 4th down.
The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the offense is really backed up as this ball is down at the 5.
Nice job. A little hang time, getting it up in the air. It's coming inside the 10. That thing goes inside the 5-yard line. That is exactly how you draw it up.
They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. They'll give it to the transfer, first carry of the season. Follows a good block there, picks up 3s out to the 9. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Fires toward the target. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He'll try to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. And this, my friend, is what you call advantageous field position. Starting the drive with a 1st and goal. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or 2.
Tries again to get it in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Unsuccessful second down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively to try to have success on third down?
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Reed fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. When they have something to cheer about here, this Kyle Field crowd is the most choreographed group in all of college football.
They've got so many chants and cheers that I had no clue about Reese until we visited, and you see it's choreographed, it's perfect together. And how about this choreographed start? Exactly how they drew it up early, getting this place going bananas.
He'll bring it out. It's Martin. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Under fire! And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. Shoots it to the left. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Looking to the end zone. Got it. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
I love that play call, and quarterbacks are always licking their chops after their defense gets a takeaway because they know now, hey, I got a sudden change situation. I've got a chance.
And he's in. Touchdown, Texas A&M. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Coming out with it, it's Martin. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. On the draw, it's Hansen. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
I love the play call there, and I love the run for a variety of reasons. Obviously, you're trying to settle your quarterback down after throwing 2 picks in the last 2 drives, but also you're able to generate a really nice game for this offense and make 2nd and short so much easier, so much more manageable. It just allows your quarterback, too, to take a breath and exhale.
The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5.
Man, they have got a weapon in this offense right there at running back. This dude is tremendous. And you think about Franco Harris, you think about Kajana Carter, Curtis Enos, Saquon Barkley, time and time again, Penn State running backs wearing defenses down. This guy is a problem, and this defense better find a way to slow him down.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And this has not been a good start for this offense. Like, this whole team, actually. They're already found themselves in a big hole. They're already trailing. They're going to need to throw the football, and you're going to have to protect your guy. This protection has to be better so he can make more plays.
The Nittany Lions now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to throw, it's Beck. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
Fires to the big fella. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
And I think if you're on defense here, you've got to be alert, right? Are they going for it here on fourth down? Does your defense have to be on the field ready for that? Might they line up in a punt formation and try to fake it potentially? You could see that. You know, there are a lot of coaches early in games that are willing to take big risks. So bells and whistles have got to be going off if you're on defense right now.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. RPO complete to open the drive. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
And I think one of the secret sauces from a year ago for A&M was Craver and Concepcion. They were the best 1-2 punch in college football as far as playmaking receivers. Guys that could catch it short and take it long. Now you bring in Horton, who comes over from Alabama. This receiving core now, can they continue to grow? Can the passing game get better, Palmer, and take that next step?
Well, the good news is you still got Marcel Reed throwing the football, right? A guy with tons of experience and a guy who's made a lot of big plays throughout his career. So you bring in Horton, who comes over for Alabama, big physical guy who can make plays down the field. Craver can take a hitch route 80 yards and score. Still a really good 1-2 punch in this Aggies offense, especially the passing attack. Still going to be tough to stop.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback making adjustments. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I like the idea of going toss to the field, but you got to have better blocking by your wide receivers out there on the perimeter. They didn't get it done, and as a result, that's a negative play.
3rd and 6 yards to go. Reed throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Texas A&M has the lead at the end of the quarter. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. They've got a first down here to open the period. Takes a handoff. It's Owens. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Here's Reed to throw. Here's a heat. He's got it. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down. Plays like that, he's fitting in with the Aggie legends, Christian Kirk and Mike Evans.
And that's when you've seen them just high-flying, fun, tempo, making plays down the field, having those go-to guys.
And it's intercepted. He tried to set up the screen, and the defense was right there. taking it the other way. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
What an incredible individual effort by that big fella there. And, Dave, you know, it's funny. I've been hearing more and more about how these D linemen are the best athletes on the field. What do you think?
I present to you Exhibit A. Look at the big fella. Not only does he make the catch, okay, so I can be a DB, I can be a wide receiver, I can catch it. I got the ball in my hands. Guess what else I am? I'm a running back. I take that thing all the way back to the house. Exhibit A, the best athletes on the football field.
But see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing Reed. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. Looking for a productive play on first down. On the ground, it's Owens. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
What a great play by the linebacker. Do you talk about filling a hole? Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go right back to him. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Now facing a 3rd and long. Reed. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. He's got it. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Not a lot of productivity on that last play. They'll try it again on 2nd and long from the 23. To the air. It's Beck. He lets it fly. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. Much more manageable situation for this offense after the penalty. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Makes the catch. It's Sowell. Breaks free, and he might be gone. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down.
Will, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Beck. Gets it out fast. Touchdown, Penn State! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
And he makes the extra point. Through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Reed. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Owens.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Aggies have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Back to pass. They'll run the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down.
Love the execution there in the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him, and now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Using his legs, it's Owens. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Six-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Here's Reed to throw. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Timeout taken here by the Nittany Lions. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Oh, the D has to be feeling it now. See if they can get another sack on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Reed. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Oh, did he unload on that? It's like there's helium in that one. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. They'll start this drive with a pass. Fakes to grab.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Penn State will spend its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Right down the middle. Finds a tight end down the gut. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. The Nittany Lions will have it 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? It's complete. He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. This is a most difficult attempt. 59 yards out from the right hash. Oh, and the attempt is no good. And here in the 2nd quarter, we remain all knotted up.
Listen, he's a guy that makes 60-yarders in practice, so they give him that opportunity with his big leg. He misses it. The opponent didn't set up the return, so they're going to get the football back now. Pretty good field position. There's still a few ticks left on the clock. They've got a chance to steal some points here late in the half.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, week 1, the start of a brand new season, and it's our pleasure to welcome you into the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with Georgia taking on the number 14 team.
How the fuck you time out?
Wolverines.
I can't even press start in there.
Looking to bounce back from a Game 1 loss, they lead here in the first half.
I can't press start in there.
And that one, I don't think, with
what the fuck happened.
10 yards, it did not. Penalty marker is out.
Fuck it.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage.
I'm playing somebody right now.
All kinds of room to
hold on, baby. Hold up.
Touchdown, Penn State. They take the lead with the 6. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a
man.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button,
distracted.
Right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
For some reason, I thought I got ball at half. And I don't know what the fuck happened.
chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25.
I got you.
Texas A&M has it back, and we
Please don't bother me. I'm in the game.
Again. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Grabbed behind the line. It's Owens. Turning it on. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Great job by this quarterback to beat the blitz, and then the running back made it to the sticks.
Yeah, awesome job. You see a extra guy coming. The running back has not accounted for. Nice job getting it to him and letting him get the first down. Great job.
It's a fumble. That is a serendipitous turn of events with the fumble going out of bounds. They'll maintain possession.
When you start to get that offense going and start having success, you've got to make sure when you get closer to the scoring range, take care of that football. If you don't, coach is going to go, you on the sideline, you in the game.
Puts it out of the air.
Oh, come on. I got to be quicker than that. I'm not holding turbo.
So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
And the Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Running inside. It's a... Oh, he just...
Bro, this shit's ridiculous, bro.
Defense got it. They're on the run. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Oh, and it's a hit like that will absolutely light up the sideline, light up the stadium, change the momentum, and help you win a football game, because that hit is what caused that fumble.
Got it in the middle. It's Sowell. Still running at the 40. Running free. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
And they did tack on the extra point. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Looking for a gap.
I'm not sure.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think
today's Monday, so work don't start at 7. I leave here at 6.
Able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off. But you get the feeling too.
I'm going to Braylon School. He got to get his equipment and stuff.
They need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to.
They got a set time.
Give to the running back.
I don't know right now. Shit. Ask Braylon.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late.
This shit pissing me off, man.
A yard short of the first down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Texas A&M will have to boot it away. He's getting plenty of work. Fourth time we've seen this guy punt it today. And they'll just down it right there.
Really nice job there by the punter on that one, getting a lot of hang time and allowing the gunners to get down the field so they could play it off the bounce, down it. Nice coffin corner kick.
Penn State's offense comes onto the field ready to start the drive. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Finds just enough space to create some breathing room. He's got it up to the 12.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands, so why would you not hand...
Maybe a crease. Tackle is made at the 22, but a nice 10-yard pickup there.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back, do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
On first down from their own 22. Gonna run it. It's Hansen. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And they stop him there with a tackle for a loss. And how about the run defense in this football game? A lot of coaches, man, they talk about it. Coming into a game, first thing we have to do is stop the run. Both these defenses so far have been up for the challenge.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Rush is on him. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Texas A&M. The defense takes matters into its own hands. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. He'll bring it out. It's Wallace. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Quickly to the tight end. Picked up 8 yards there, 3rd down and 2. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, and I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
Looking downfield, it's Beck. Safe completion on the screen. And that's not going to be a first down. He stopped just millimeters away from moving the chains.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision to make.
He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. will get this drive started from the 29. Welcome to college. First carry for the freshman. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now it's tough sledding on the ground.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Play fake, Marcel Reed. Pulls it in, it's Johnson. Breaks into the open. First catch of the season and his career for this freshman tight end. The Aggies peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Throwing Reed. Extending the play. He'll pull it down and run. Gets the slide, got the first down with his feet. We've reached a break and Penn State is on top. They've built a cushion, they've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. So first down will open up the final period. The run inside. It's Morrow.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
And the Aggies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Got a man. It's Horton. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They'll have a first down here, a week 0 game that is living up to all the hype and anticipation. Reed. Pressure coming. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
These receivers on these scramble drills are going to have to play with a little bit more urgency because this pass rush is getting after the QB. He was flushed out to the left and wasn't able to complete that throw because of the hit he took.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking downfield, it's Reed. Makes the grab. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Reed throws to the back. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Interesting call here for the head coach, too, because you need a touchdown. Now it's 4th and long. You could kick the field goal and cut into the lead, but depends on how much you trust your defense right now. They may go for this one, guys.
Absolute shank. Missed it. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Fires to the wideout. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
Good play call offensively, and that's the right place to go with the football if you're the quarterback, but just a better job by the defender knocking that ball down.
So now it's 2nd and long. This is a designed run. And he'll be brought down.
Well, they're trying to go with the QB design run, but nice job defensively. They were not fooled by it. They were physical up front. Guys defeating blocks, able to get that tackle for loss.
The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on third down. Looking to pass. It's Beck. Oh, they're after him. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up fourth down.
This is why third down is so difficult for quarterbacks, because the defense substitutes. They put faster guys on the field, and they've got all their different exotic looks they've been game planning all week for. Some things you haven't seen on film yet, and it confuses your offensive line. It confuses you, and you're out here just trying to make plays, trying to do something right to get a first down. Wasn't able to gain a lot there.
Texas A&M offense goes back to work. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Snagged in the middle. It's Craver. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
This could be the biggest play of the game so far. Third down and 2. Here's Reed to throw. Fires to the middle. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
After that incompletion, 4th and short now on their own side of the field, I think there's a lot of coaches in normal circumstances that would stay conservative and just punt the ball away. But you're trailing here in the 4th quarter. I think the offense needs to stay out on the field, and you got to go for it.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. Unloads to the wideout. With the catch, it's Johnson. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
And you just wonder if this defense now is starting to feel it a little bit. They're a bit on their heels after that 4th down play to keep this drive going. Someone's going to have to step up here and stop the bleeding. They're only up by 1 possession.
A&M comes back out with another first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Morrow. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Throwing Reed. Fires to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Craver. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
I love when quarterbacks do that. When you go back to the guy that made a mistake earlier in the game. Earlier we saw that receiver fumble. Right away the quarterback throws him the football. Don't worry about it. I got you. We need you to win this game. And that's going to help this receiver's confidence and his mojo moving forward. Really good job there by the QB.
They give it to the freshman, first carry of his career. There's a crease. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
nice play offensively. You go with the toss to the left, and how about the blocking downfield by the wide receiver on that play? If you're going to run to the perimeter, you got to have guys doing work downfield for you, and they had it on that one.
And guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the fourth, and the stage will be set for a great finish. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggie.
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a 2-point conversion.
Big point after here, looking for the tie late. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. A 70-yard touchdown drive, and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Fielded in the end zone. It's Wallace. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Delayed handoff. It's Hansen. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks. But how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, it's Beck. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
And I think the defense doing a really good job of understanding this is late in the game. It matters. Taking away the sidelines, taking away the middle of the field, making him kind of check the football down, go through his progressions, and make that clock tick.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. And he's not going to get the 1st down. Good stop there. Timeout called by the defense, and the clock is stopped with 18 seconds left. And the Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. Makes a nice grab at the 25. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. Reed. Bringing the heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. Oh, he's got some space. Slides to the ground, picks up the 1st down, and avoids the hit. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. They'll snap it from the 38, leaving them with a 55-yard field goal attempt to try to take the lead and win the game. That is no good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
First play of the first possession of OT. Caught behind the line. It's Horton. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
In defense, you have to have great eyes. You have to have good vision on the quarterback to be able to see it. You could tell he's throwing the football right now. Watch the defense react, come up, get the wide receiver on the ground. He goes nowhere.
Reed on the play action. Slings it downfield. He's got an open man. He is down at the one. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
They'll run it. It's Edwards. Touchdown, Aggies! They take the lead here in overtime.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the extra point was good.
I don't know. His name at the top somewhere. What the name? Mamba out 24. Whoever it is.
Looking to throw, it's Beck. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Well, these 4-3 defensive ends that can get pressure on quarterbacks, they get paid a lot of money in the National Football League, and that's why. You can get out of your stance and win it around the edge to get to the QB. Not many guys do it as well as that.
The Nittany Lions with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Catch in the middle. It's Sowell. And he won't quite get there. But boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here.
And that's better protection up front by these guys. You give them a sack the play before, you got to give your quarterback some time. They do. And another thing that I really like, guys, what he did right here, you don't have to take a shot. You don't have to get it all back in one play. Nice job getting it out of your hands and now making the third down very manageable.
Nobody over there.
Finds his big tight
Come
end.
on, man.
Touchdown, Penn State. They got it in, and now an extra point away from the tie. This is like that 2-foot putt. They still need to make it to force another overtime. Offense will use a timeout here to make sure everyone is on the same page here in overtime. They need this extra point to send it to double overtime. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. We play on. First down here in the second overtime period. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air. It's Beck. Got it. There he goes. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
He's got it. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
Now second and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Looking to fire. Escapes the pressure to his right. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down.
And that is a big-time play. We might go back and circle that one. Like, this game is so close. It's back and forth, right? Like, it could go any direction. Those are the type plays, man. The catch is there to be made. The offense could make it, but the physicality of the defense in the end zone to prevent that big touchdown.
Looking for a touchdown to take the lead in overtime here on third and goal. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. Timeout on the field, and everyone wanting to make sure that they're locked in on this play in overtime. Field is condensed, not a lot of room to work with here on third and goal in overtime. And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start. Big third and goal here in overtime as they try to get a touchdown to take the lead. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Unleashes to the end zone. If he houses this, it's ball game. Takes it the other way. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. A game winner. What a finish in double overtime with the touchdown.
And the offense goes at it again. He's already got 5 catches, Jesse. So this quarterback, he looks like he's locking in on this guy. And the defense, I think they kind of got a clue and made a big play.
You're absolutely right, David. As a quarterback, you got to be careful. You don't predetermine who you're going to throw to. This guy's been uncoverable so far. So I get it. You want to get him more touches, but you have to let the